I started taking the X39 patch 5 weeks ago today. The first few days, I didn't really feel anything. The fourth day, I started feeling some mental clarity. So prior to that, I have a really bad shoulder. I had two shoulder surgeries back in 2010 and 2011 when I was in the military. From when I hurt my shoulder, I dislocated it. They said it was 95% torn. So I had no pain up until about October. So, and I also have degenerative disc disease in my lower and middle back, probably just from years of wear and tear through the Army. And that all came out. My degenerative disc disease came out, where I found out I actually had it was January of 2021. As you can see, I'm a police officer. I'm working right now. I was wrestling with somebody. I had to pick him up and kind of throw him down. And then the next day, I couldn't really walk. It was I had the nervous pinch. It felt like it wrapped around my foot. My whole left leg was numb. I battled through it. Took about 5 months to like what I like to call detach the nerve to detach, where I had no pain. Then I found out about decompression therapy. Started doing that every single month. I'd have to go, otherwise I'd have flare-ups. So fast track now. I was on day 5. I started noticing. So I couldn't really sleep. In October, when my shoulder started hurting again, I told my wife, I was like, I'm gonna have to get surgery again. This is a reconstructed shoulder. This is really starting to bother me. I'm like, it's a fact. I can't do any shoulder workouts, exercises, but I can do push-ups and stuff like that. But I really can't like lift it or sleep on it. And I always slept on my right side. It woke me up, kept me up all night. So day 5, I started noticing the pain was down probably 60 to 70%, just 5 days in. And then 14 days in, the pain was gone on my right shoulder, and I actually couldn't believe it. Called my mom and I told her, because I was trying to get her to take this. She's a cancer survivor, breast cancer survivor. She took the shot, so I wanted her to get on, at least take the patch, and I sent her a bunch of patches, so she started to take it. But she's like, "Oh, baby, it's just she goes, oh, maybe your shoulder is just finally, the pain's just going away or something like that." She said something like that to me. I was like, "Nah, I don't think so. There's no way." I was in terrible pain, can't sleep, and then all of a sudden, I'm able to sleep on it with no pain, and I can raise it. So my computer's right here, and I drive like this. So my shoulder would freeze up as I was driving, and then I'd have to start moving it in order to get it moving again, because it hurts so bad. Now the pain's gone, and now for my back, I haven't been to the chiropractor since probably the first or second Friday of February, and this is the longest I've gone in well over a year, and I haven't had to go to the chiropractor. No flare-ups, no nothing like that. I did some yard work where I was on my hands and knees, and my back was hurting me about a week ago, and I thought I was going to be in trouble. And the next day, I woke up, I put a patch on. A few hours later, I noticed, I'm like, all it was tightness. It didn't even hurt. I've had some bad knees, again, probably from years of wear and tear. I couldn't really do squats, nothing like that. For at least with weight, I couldn't do squats with weight. My thigh's been bothering me. I don't know what I did to that, but could be just a pulled muscle. But I'm finally able, because I bought the Aeon patch, that 3-pack you get, the Aeon, the glutathione, and the I forgot what the other one's called.
Carnosine.
Carnosine, yeah, thank you, geez. So I bought that, and I put the Aeon and the X39 right on my bad thigh and above my knee, and then I started noticing that. So I did legs the other day, and for the first time probably in 2 or 3 years, I could squat all the way down and not have any pain. The carnosine also. So usually push-ups is my thing. So I can usually do about 100 in a set without stopping, and I actually did 120. That's the first time I hit 120 since I was probably 30 years old, and I'm 44 now. That was like a major increase. And I was on the first day of wearing it.
On the first day of carnosine?
Yeah, first day of carnosine. I felt nothing on it. Like, I didn't even think it was working until I went to the gym, and I noticed my stamina was really picking up. I'm noticing when I run, I feel lighter on my feet. I'm noticing that. My allergies now, that's a big thing. So I'm really allergic to. So I have 2 dogs. I'm really allergic to both of them, especially my boxer. So when he lays on me, I overreact. I'll get hives. I'll itch. My eyes will swell. They'll turn really red. They'll get watery. And the other, I want to say, I noticed. So if I go to the gym usually at 3 in the morning. I got home pretty early. It was like 4:30 in the morning, and I sat down in the recliner, and he sat up next to me and just kind of laid on me. I noticed about 20 minutes I wasn't itching. About 30 minutes later, I'm noticing I'm not itching. My eyes aren't swelling. Stuff like that. I mean, like my allergies are almost going away. Now it's like at like 4 weeks into the X39.
Just 4 weeks?
Just 4 weeks. I'm still sneezing. I mean, I'm sneezing all the time. That's just what I do. I'm still sneezing. I still have asthma. That hasn't gone away. I have got that from when I was in the military. Still got asthma. I have these rashes that won't go away. That's apparently from burn pits. That hasn't gone away yet. I mean, obviously I'm only 5 weeks in, so I'll give it time. I'm trying to think what else is there. I still have plantar fasciitis. I still have that in my feet.
Mm-hmm.
But outside that, my back feels amazing. That alone, that in itself makes the patch worth the money. Because my degenerative disc disease it's terrible. I can power through it. I'll work through it, like no matter what. Like I'm not a guy that will lay there and call the ER, call the ambulance to come pick me up, like some people do. But I'll power through it. But the fact that they were very close to doing surgery, because the doctor was like, you're 5 months. That nerve is still pinching. Your disc is still pinching the nerve. You're gonna have to you're very mobile, so we don't want to do surgery. You're still mobile and active. We're trying to hold off, but you might have permanent damage here soon. When it finally detached, it was like a big relief. And now this patch, it's like amazing. I don't understand what it's doing to my discs, but I'm not having any flare-ups, so it's awesome. Like no hurting, getting up and down, no aches and pains. I'm noticing I'm more flexible. Not much, but like more than what I usually am. And I stretch all the time. And I'm trying to think, I'm sleeping better. I have sleep apnea also, so that also jacks me up. I sleep my side, but I'm sleeping better. I'm sleeping longer. And I'm not sure if it actually will help. I have an active bladder, so I don't know if it's going to help with that or not. I get up to pee like 3 or 4 times a night. So I don't know if the patches will help with that, but hopefully it does. And
wow.
I do have high anxiety. That's probably from going to war, but I feel rushed. I usually feel like I'm always in a rush, like naturally, like I can't like control it. And since I've been on these patches, I feel like I have no rush. I feel very calm. I feel very just like very chill. Like I just kind of sit there and I just kind of like hang out. It's hard to explain, but it's definitely doing something. Definitely, at least with my anxiety. And that's about it. I mean, the glutathione, I took that. I did that. I did 2 patches back to back, 24 hours. Did some research, and they say boost your glutathione by 300% for 24 hours. Mm-hmm. So the first 12 hours, I was falling asleep, bad, like really, really bad. And then the next 12 hours, I changed patches out, and then I started getting headaches. I went to bed with them the next day, and I was fine.
Oh, wow.
And I'm less sore during my workouts. Again, increased stamina, and pretty much that's about it.
So, Jason, something I wanted to go back on. Did you say burn pits?
Yes, I have a lot of injuries from that. I'm dealing with a lot of ailments. The government would burn everything in these burn pits, from plastic to paints to you name it. It's in there. They'll burn it, and the smoke will go right over base, and you're breathing it in. Kind of like the Agent Orange, what they say the Agent Orange of this war.
Wow. Man,
I got asthma from that. I got asthma from that. I got sinusitis from that. I got rashes from that. So.
Wow. Everybody is saying thank you so much for all that you're doing for our country. Everyone appreciates you greatly. But wow, you've been through a lot. You've had a lot going on, and I can't believe the results that you're receiving in just 4 weeks. And I love that you're like, well, I hope it helps with this. I hope it helps with that. So
yeah,
I can't
so
promise you anything, but I can tell you over my 2 years, I've heard all the list of things that you said, besides the burn pit, but all the list of things that you said, I've heard other people get results from those things.
Oh, it's
So,
awesome. Okay.
yeah, I'm so excited for you. Just in the relief you've gotten so far is miraculous. How
Oh,
amazing.
my lower back in itself, my shoulders, it's awesome. Especially my lower back. That's been it's been a battle. I take collagen religiously because it always helped with my back. I still take it. I'm never gonna come off collagen, but this is definitely definitely a miracle patch for sure. At least for your muscles,
Yeah.
100%.
Wow.
I also have muscular tics. You can't tell 'cause I control it pretty well, especially with my diet. But I'm hoping those will go. I'm hoping that will go away too. So in due time.
Well, we're going to have you back on in 90 days and probably 90 after that, because we're going to need to see all these things checked off your list for you, for sure.
Appreciate it, man.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing. That was fantastic. I really appreciate your time. I know you're busy at work, so thank you for taking some time out to come on here and share with everybody. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome, man. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.